One of the most storied and beautiful venues in college football, Michie Stadium. It's the Rice Owls and the Army Black Knights. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, the Black Knights head coach told me before the game, one of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Smashes through the tackle. There he goes. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Can't get him to the ground. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Leaves it in his belly. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So Army's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And they'll be trying to find ways to get Eugene Wilson loose, transfer from Florida. His coaching staff, really this entire offense, licking their chops to try to take advantage of this matchup. Looking for space, it's Davison. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Might as well run him again. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to take off. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Black Knights are rolling down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st. Oh, pressure's coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Out wide right, it's Joyner. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Black Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Left side, it's Davison. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He'll go to the air again. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down to the air. Here comes the heat. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. A run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Army!
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. On the option. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The give to the lone running back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. The big fullback's got it. Enough to move the chains. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Fresh set of downs going up top. In traffic, it's Jones. Loose in the middle. Touchdown, Rice. Rolled his way into the end zone.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's changing the play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Finds his man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Black Knights come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Looking to throw again. Reels it in. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Black Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw one first. Rushes on. Just gets rid of that one.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark, and you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Black Knights will come to the line to convert on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Look out! And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Incomplete into the end zone, but I think this offense is going to get nabbed for a penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors. EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Hey guys, the Owls head coach told me at the half they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They're going to go to the air on third and short. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Black Knights are in the hurry-up.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000.
Makes the grab in their space. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. The Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Wilson has it over the middle. Touchdown, Black Knights! That one will give them the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. They get him on the ground, but boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Pulls it, hands it off, just smothered on the play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Trying to get the corner. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The Black Knights offense will go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end now in motion. Keeps it moving. It's Davison. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Handoff to the lone back. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And the pressure continues to now shift towards this defense. And running backs had a great day today, carrying the football. They know they've got the lead late in the game. How aggressive do they want to be? And especially defensively now, what's your answer for this ground game? Because it's been really good today.
He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Send the tight end in motion. Running behind that left side. Stopped right there.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Right side, it's Anderson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Black Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Fresh center down's going to the air. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Army! They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Comes down, it's Bush. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out wide left, it's Bush. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Rice rushes to the line.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw it. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. Fourth quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Turning it on. The 30. Still on his feet. The 10. Touchdown, Rice. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, there's some plays where you just have to have it if you're going to have a chance to win a game, and that was one right there for the offense, David. Fourth down, and they come up with a massive touchdown, a big-time play.
And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've been outstanding the last couple of possessions, both times winding up in the end zone, and they've grabbed the lead. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Second down, gonna throw it. It's complete to the left. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. The Black Knights with the 1st and 10. Sees a crease. Pass to 6. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And he throws hands with that strong stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Long way to go on second down. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Snags it. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The Black Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. A snap wants to throw to start this drive. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Drops back on first down. He's going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Suggs. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Extending the play. He'll let it go to the left. Got his man. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on first. Gonna take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect.
This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Peach Bowl. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Guys, the Tigers head coach told me pre-game, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So Oklahoma's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Right away, the focus on this offensive line. Well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. For all the intrigue and all the challenge of a conference battle in the playoff bracket, these two teams came through the SEC, got into the bracket, and now stand in each other's way for a chance to win a national title.
And, Chris, as you know, just such a proud conference, and there's no doubt that whoever wins this matchup is going to be trying to carry that torch forward for the entirety of the SEC to try to march forward for a championship.
The quick throw out left, complete. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead. Playoff game.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the LSU Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we've got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This O-line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here.
Here comes the pressure. Extending the play now. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the Tigers churn out another first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Makes a quick grab.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Touchdown, LSU, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone. to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick pass. The catch is made. Sees an opening. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. It's a strong start for the Sooners quarterback, and this is a program that's had so many elite quarterbacks in recent years. Can this guy, Joel, be the guy to get them all the way to the championship cup?
Chris, for a few years, it was like a rite of passage that the starting quarterback in Oklahoma would see you on the stage winning a Heisman Trophy. And yet, none of those guys were able to win a championship and really have the postseason success to go along with that hardware. We'll see if they're able to pull that off this year.
That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Bringing pressure. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wade. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. You've got heavy pressure, and they'll use the ground game here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Picks up the first, looking for more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field. Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation.
Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, it's such a simple route, and yet it's a huge play for this offense. The real key here is the timing and the ball placement. If you can do that as a quarterback, you create the yards after the catch for the wide receiver, and he's able to take it the distance for a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They stop at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, they've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. They'll be stopped short of the first down. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gain nothing on the play. And the Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking right. This one caught. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. First down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. The Sooners just cannot get their defense off the field. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. The receiver makes the grab. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
This is one of the things I really like about this quarterback is his ability to keep his eyes downfield as he's outside contained and outside the pocket. You can always find a free wide receiver as long as they're breaking along with you, running along with you, and here he's able to do so when the offense moves the chains.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass,
it's caught. He's got room. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
He got it. The field goal's good. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Get this drive going. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, down here on the LSU sideline, they are so fired up down here for their wide receiver. That last touchdown catch put him on top nationally for this season. His connection with his quarterback is still so sharp right now. Guys, we'll see if they can keep that chemistry alive here on the next drive. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Caught over the middle. It's Wade. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a target, and it's complete. That's good for a first down near the 40. And the Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Single back, takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Now the Tigers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Knocks that one right down the middle. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. And the pressure's on. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down.
They're up to it, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Look out, he's got space ahead. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Handoff to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. He'll hand it off. He's got space. He's in the clear. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And now the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain. Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Going to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Well, got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Callow. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Sooners have first and 10 here. Now they call a run. And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Callow. And we're able to get him down. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. On third and short, they hand the ball off. He has first down yardage at the 46. And a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Open field ahead. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. First down and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up second and 3. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Press coverage now from the secondary. He keeps it. Can he get there? The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offense. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Oh, he's got open space. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Hands off to the left. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Quarterback quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass rush closing in. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. So incomplete pass on second down sets up a 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll tackle him for a loss of yards.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Tigers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And there's the handoff. He's got a crease. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Chris, anytime we're calling out the secondary for making plays in the run game, you know that this offensive line is doing their job.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a nice move there. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Callow. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on 3rd down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
Caught in the backfield. It's Callow. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They get him down, and the gain moves the ball to the +40. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an...
The ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Grinding away on the ground. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. And gain makes it second and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. We've got one more timeout to use now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. And the Sooners now will take a timeout. That's their last one. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Looks like LSU has the first down.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
They keep him guessing with a run.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They get the first down and can begin to celebrate. That essentially ices this playoff game and moves them forward in the bracket. LSU has moved into the red zone. Ball handed off. He's got room to run. Look out. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding to an already big lead, they'll kick it away here and just try to close the game out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete, and as the clock hits 0-0, that's it, game over. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But told these semifinal games are always tricky. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Tonight, the victorious team will leave here as national champions. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. One of the things they've loved about this team is how everyone is rallying around their senior quarterback. He has been such a star and such a trusted piece of this team all along the way. In what could be his final night in the jersey, he wants to be the best version of himself. The coach said, look to your right and look to your left. We are all here. We all have your back. It's not all on you, but they would love nothing more to see this beloved quarterback go out with a big win here in the national championship game tonight. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He shreds the tackle. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pressure is coming. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So LSU's offense gets their first crack now. Well, can this team do it again? One of the hardest things to do in sports, repeat as national champions at the highest level of college football. They've worn that target all season. They've got some new faces in this team, but also, Joel, a bunch of guys who were here last year and won.
Well, in this day and age of college football, Chris, experience is such a key factor, and they've got the best type of experience, championship experience. But I will tell you this, in this day and age of rosters changing over year, if they're able to win this game, I think it would be one of the more remarkable achievements in the history of college football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Coming after him. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle in some traffic there. Now brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. It's a quick grab. He made the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They draw first blood in this national title game. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there. It's sticking in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Second and long now from their own 10. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down after a short gain there. So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Dogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? He's going to hand this off. He's got some space. Look out. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets him going.
Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Wade. Breaks free, and he might be gone. You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. LSU now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And we'll get a stop-vision play here. There is an injured Bulldog down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Makes the defender miss. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The officials catch that face mask penalty. The offense gets a free first down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the right side. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. Back to throw. It's Jackson. The ball is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Increasing out motion from the offense. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. As they answer with their first score of this title game. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Across the 30. Right. Now here he goes. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. That one play has flipped field position. First out, the opponent's 44. Handoff to the single back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The back's got it. Fighting off the defender. Tackle, but forced down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. He bought some time, now lets it go. And that pass ball is incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
We reach the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
Now, I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the first down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think at 7+, this is a time to kick it and try to get the points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Handoff in a single back formation. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. To throw, it's Jackson. Caught over the middle, it's Peterson. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
On first down, it's play action. That's reeled in. It's Peterson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, look at the quick cut. Toughness shown by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Moves out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. You still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Here comes the rush. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. As we start this drive, let's check with Holly in the field.
Hey, guys, down here on the LSU sideline, that last catch from their top wide receiver gave him the national career record. Guys, he is getting so hyped up by the coaches and their teammates. They're making sure he can keep that game ball, but he's got
it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
On the move now. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And the Bulldogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. They continue to feed the running back, who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Second down after that previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. More of the same for this offense early in the third quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
Chris, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this point,
it's caught, and he's got a lane. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. To the air, it's Jackson. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll try the ground game here. Look out, he's breaking free. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counterplay, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
That ball snagged for a completion. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking a profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep, and he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down at 10. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a receiver. Here comes the pressure. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They're going to run it. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. LSU is now operating in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. After the play, looks like a man is shaken up. Looks like it's the junior tight end. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. The pocket breaking down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs, a huge moment in this championship game.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
What a catch! Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Runs through the defender. Breaks it. Look at that. He's still going. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. After the interception, we do have an injured player to check out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Grab down the middle. It's Wade. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The Bulldogs use their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Short game makes it 2nd and long. It's tough against a defense like this. Motion now from the tight end. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. We've got 1 more timeout to use now. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. They'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pounding away with the run game. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. They'll feed the back again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Now a whistle. Timeout is called just before it would have been a delay of game. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Bringing pressure. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Caught over the middle. It's Peterson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And that'll do it. You have a national champion. And the long climb for this group ends at the mountaintop. National champions for this season, and backing up last season's national championship certainly puts them in the conversation among the great dynasties in recent history in this sport, Joel.
Well, Chris, I totally agree. And you think about the history of college football and these great teams, these great coaches, Accomplishing this, back-to-back championships, it puts you on par with those groups. We're going to be thinking about this group forever. These guys have written a legacy that will last forever in college football.
So that's it. We are sorry to see an ending to a wild, very exciting season of college football. Let's pay tribute one more time to this season's national champions. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Official, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the LSU Tigers.